Hello, world of YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's your B Mitchie Like Let You here with another episode of It's Toys and Things, and today's video is going to focus on opening up, discussing, unboxing, chatting, all that good stuff about the newest 2026 Bratz anniversary Gaia doll, if I'm saying that right. So yeah, let's just get to it. Alright, everyone, so as forementioned, I have the new Bratz Gaia doll, the Bratz anniversary doll. This is the second edition. They had one come out in 2025. I didn't purchase that one. Wasn't really feeling that one, but I was definitely feeling this one. I really liked her. I got her off Walmart. I think she was $55. You know, being a collector doll, that's about the decent price, you know, if you're not Mattel Creations and charging $90 or above. But we'll see if the quality's there, right? So what we're going to do is, well, if you're new here, first of all, I already did the reveal. I just filmed the reveal. I did a short. I always kind of do that now, where I just reveal getting the doll or whatever I'm revealing out of the box and out of the tissue paper. Now, she had a little tissue paper, nothing like a Mattel doll that has the whole box covered in tissue. She just kind of had the top. When I opened her up, the top was covered in tissue, but not the whole thing wrapped up like a present. Well, I call them tissue box dolls. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that's what I call them. I call them tissue box dolls. But this technically wasn't a full-on tissue box doll, but it is what it is. All right, so like I said, you can check that short out where you should get kind of like the reveal out of the shipper box. But yeah, she's totally out of the box now, obviously. So let's just go ahead and do what we do here, which is look at the box first, and then we do a tabletop review. Now, if you're new here, welcome, welcome. Let me explain tabletop review to you. So we do an aerial view with my camera, and we get kind of down and dirty with the item I'm reviewing, and we like to get really detailed because I like to talk a lot. Plus, I like to show you guys who the potential consumer, right? All about the doll, and I give my opinion. And if I don't forget, I usually give a rating, but sometimes I do forget to give a rating. But yeah, we like to get like a full-on look, and I give you honest. It is very honest because I'm not sponsored by anyone. And I don't care even if I was, because I'm still going to give you an honest opinion about the item I'm reviewing, right? So, enough of that jibber jabber. Let's get down to the box. So she has, I don't know what's this shape called. Oh my god, my geometry. Trapezoid, is that right? You know, let me know down in the comments. It's been a minute, okay, guys? I'm old now, out of high school. But yeah, so I think she has like a trapezoid type box with a bubble. Kind of looks very jewelish, very shiny. We have a lot of silver elements, diamond elements. That's kind of, you know, and the box is very shiny, so we're going to get a high shine until I get her out of the box. But it says Bratz anniversary at the bottom. Artwork. She has a background that looks like a castle and some snow. Sometimes I forget to show the background once I open the doll up because people like to see, you know, the background, and sometimes I forget to do that. But, all right, that's pretty much the front of the box. That says Bratz there, Gaia there, which I don't know what that means. Does that mean Gala? Because it kind of reminds me of a Met Gala, right? And literally, as I'm filming this today, the Met Gala was today. And this is a dress that would definitely be seen on the red carpet at the Met Gala. So, and then we have the top of the box. Like I said, very shiny. Bratz anniversary on the corner there. And then we have a whole blurb, which is kind of hard to see because of the shine. But it just says, were the Bratz born with a passion of fashion, or was passion thrust upon them? So, I am Gaia, the goddess of fashion. Oh, Gaia? Is that supposed to be a goddess? Oh, okay. And then you can read that little blurb right there if you can. I just kind of read the first couple sentences. Nice artwork there. At the bottom of the box, we always have our manufacturer's mark, UPC, all that good stuff. At the side, what's that? Oh, I thought at the side, Phoenix. Introducing presentation, Gaia, Phoenix. Oh, okay. So I guess that is the style that she's going for. She's go Phoenix, kind of like out of the fire. I guess, you know, the wings and all that, which we'll get into, but I didn't pay attention to that. Like I said, I literally just unboxed this, guy, so I'm not like as in Gaia, as in Phoenix. Was the first one a Gaia doll too? Is that like their name of it, or they all have different names? I forget, but that's interesting. So I guess she has like a Phoenix look, or a Phoenix, what do you call it? Inspiration, inspired by a Phoenix, right? All right, let's just go ahead and get her out of the box. I do the unboxing process off camera because sometimes that takes me like forever and you guys don't really need to see that. So once I come back, I'll be back with a tabletop review and we'll get that close look. So be right back. Alrighty, everyone, I am back and she is completely unboxed, and that was not fun. This doll, she gave me some trouble. I haven't had that much trouble unboxing a doll in a while. I was starting to get used to it, but she had a lot of going on. Getting out her little purse here. Gotta be careful because these spikes on this purse are kind of like no joke, really. They're a bit prickly. In fact, this whole doll is prickly, and it kind of got on my nerves because it was getting stuck to the hair and like separating the curls, and there'd be no way I can ever I mean, I could redo the whole doll's hair if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I like her hair, right? And it was kind of annoying to have the curls separated. And right now, some of her hair is even still stuck to her arms. Like I said, very prickly doll. These prickly, that's prickly, this prickly. She had a lot of what I call plastic hammers, or what people call T-tags, because a lot of plastic hammers to me. And she had some at the bottom of her dress. You got to be careful. This isn't a doll you're just going to be like, rip it out. She, her hair was tied in pretty good. Her head, waist, shoes end up, how the Bratz shoes are, kind of like their whole feet end up popping one off, but that's fine because, that's what they do. But yeah, she's completely unboxed it. You just got to be careful with this one, as I usually, always like to give a full warning. So if you were to unbox this doll, then you know what to look out for. In fact, that brings me to something I wanted to mention is I haven't watched a review of this doll. I mean, this doll just came out, but I haven't watched a review yet. And I don't mind watching reviews before I do my own review, because if someone's unboxing the doll and they have a warning or something happened to them or whatever their experience was, I like to hear about it that way. I know, me personally, I'm going to be careful getting the doll out because someone else said that they had trouble with this or that, and which is why I like to give that same warning to my audience, and like, look, guys, just be careful because sorry about that, touch the camera, be careful because this or that can happen. That way you don't damage your doll and maybe have to buy a new one or fix it or whatever it is. So anyway, I do like to do that. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get down to this review now. If you're new here, what we'll do is, obviously I was talking about earlier the tabletop review, but if you're new here, by the way, welcome. Can't remember if I said that earlier. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go from head to feetsies. So we'll always usually start with the hair or the face. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, let's just go ahead and start with her face makeup. So she has... her eyes are kind of like spiderweb eyes a little bit there. She has the very Bratz, which is obviously their style. Very eyes that are like tigress. Very, sultry. I guess that's what you want to call them, sultry eyes, right? And, the big overblown lips. That's kind of like their signature, right? So her lip color is like slight burgundy, but not, cause kind of like a fire red to it as well. I don't know what you would call this specific red, but it matches. It looks great. And then her eyes have, it's almost like a tannish, orangish top. Is that how you say it? Top? Beiges. Beiges. I'm just making up words here. It's like a slight frosty beige that goes into like a tannish oranges. Tannish oranges. Just making up words again, like I said. I don't know what to call that color. I have that on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not a fan of the color of the eyes here. Especially this color, this type of orange. It reminds me of something I don't like. I call it the 70s orange. I don't like that. But her eyebrows match her hair. They're arched and they're very detailed. Like you can see where she's almost like she's tweezed them or had them waxed. You can see like the little hairs. I like that. They're very detailed. She has some good eyeliner on. Sharp eyelashes, I guess you could say. So that's pretty much it for her makeup. And a slight blush, I should say. I got a good screening. Oh, it's kind of frosty now. She's turned right here and I can see it. That makeup is kind of frosty. Looks good. That frosty part does. Not a fan of that goldish orange. That's what it is. That goldish orange that I don't like. That's the color. Blue eyes, or grayish blue eyes. Alright, so let's go ahead with her headpiece. She has a I'm going to say immaculate, intricate headpiece. So we're going to mock like the phoenix wings on this side, big bands on this side, and I like that goes in the front too. In fact, I was looking at Met Gala pictures today, and it seems a lot are wearing like these fancy diamond type of beaded headpieces. I like that. I used to have one back in the day and stuff. I used to wear them. I like these like kind of fancy like teardrop type of, you know, headpieces, crowns, whatever you want to call them. I like them. So yay for that. So again, on the other side, it looks like it may come off, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it there. Now let's take a look at her hair. So kind of get it closer there. But as you see, we have doll colors. Doll. Well, I'm all over the place. It's late, guys. I apologize. So we kind of have like fire colors, right? It's more than just one color. It's like the orangish with the reddish and the burgundy. It's a good mix of colors. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. I think it'd be pretty on American Girl doll. She does have long hair. It is in an intricate style. She has like a big fat braid, curls where they're like gelled at the bottom. She has smaller 20 braids. There's like a braid there, and then let's see, I know she has another one. There's the other braid, thick braid in the back. Let's turn her around here, and you can see some of the curls maybe like box head, but some of the curls kind of got separated. I'll try to fix that. Now on the back of her hair, she has like that thick braid, but she still has the plastic hammers right there. I'm gonna have to get that out later. I just didn't feel like dealing with it because I really wanted to get filming. It's late and I'm tired, and I have to edit this video and get it out to you guys. So just didn't feel like dealing with that right now. But yeah, plus I need to, in my last video when I was opening up the Barbie Motu Tila doll stuff, I was talking about the T-tags and how to get them out where they're not prickling you. So people were giving me some like helpful hints down in the comments. So thank you for that, to help get them out of their head. As you guys know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, I just cannot stand them in the head. I cannot. I don't know why they do it. There's no need for it. She had like a lot of plastic bodies. Like, let me grab like this type of stuff that was like underneath, above, around. So just like I said, be careful with all that. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. All right, let's move down to her outfit. So she has these wings here. So this is like a body armor plate. You know, I see a lot of like celebrities do this and like fashions and stuff. And it's really pretty. It has, it's so hard to see because it's so shiny, guys. I really apologize, but it's like almost like a flame. And then we go down for like feathers down here. Like I said, it's that's prickly. Woo. That's like kind of like sharp. Be careful. Just be careful. It is very prickly. And like I said, so this top, and then it's like a corset. But, you know, obviously this isn't real chrome metal. It's plastic. But still. I don't even see if you could get that off. Ooh, I don't even know how you would get that off. For anyone who maybe wants to customize this doll. Good luck with that. And then she has a tiny, tiny, tiny skirt. Skirt does have metallic chrome Velcro. And then we got this big ribbon, almost kind of looks like a Christmas ribbon a little bit. Maybe if you do your like Christmas tree in a black and silver style, this would be a good ribbon for it to wrap your tree around. And she has a one big, very statement silver bow, and it goes all the way down, almost into like a tie, and kind of like tucked in there a little bit. And then this material is, although it's not cheapy feeling, it's kind of thick, it's not thin, and this is kind of velveteen, right? A little bit of velveteen. Are we gonna call this real stitching? I'm guessing. If you can see it on the other side, right? So we're going to say that's stitching, real stitching. And like I said, she doesn't have any tool, I guess that's how you say it, fluffy stuff underneath to get it fluffy. It's kind of stiff to make it fluffy without the extra material underneath. And then let's go to the back where she's kind of tied there, which must be very, very hard to walk in. If you look at these, like a lot of these Met Gala outfits, these girls, like they'll say they're zippered up, they can't use the bathroom, they can hardly walk. It won't be me because I have overactive bladder. I got to pee. I'd probably have to wear a diaper. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would just be wearing a diaper throughout the whole night. Just like, I'm just gonna have to pee, guys. So someone's gonna have to help me out of my dress. But anyway, so let's take a look at this. I forgot her arms. So she has this spiky lipstick, you know, like lips, the Bratz full lips. Like I said, the spikes ain't no joke on that. And then the armor does go down all the way to her fingers. This hand doesn't have anything, but obviously this one does. It's nice. It's a good touch. Just be careful with that purse. But yeah, I think this is cool, right? And she does have this, which I'm just now getting to see because the He-Man doll just opened up, had this extra upper arm joint. This is like new articulation, I'm guessing, or usually this joint isn't there. It's just like one. You know, she obviously does have a lot of articulation. Her elbow, her hands, her head. I mean, you just gotta be careful with the head, but what do you call it? Chest piece, or at least I don't think so because this is there. But yeah, see this? That's something new, right? So she can, like her upper arm, and then of course, like I said, wrist, all that. This plastic here. Okay, take a look at this. This looks like some plastic here. I'm not sure if that's even supposed to come out. So I'm not sure if these legs actually bend. I'm actually going to say no on that. I don't see any articulation in the knees. So just a lot of articulation in the arms. And then, of course, we'll take a look at her shoes here. So her shoes have, like, it's almost like a phoenix / angel. And it looks like a pillar. Almost like Greek inspired, right? And then it goes, you guys know how Bratz shoes come off, like the whole feet comes off. It has the holes at the bottom because she does come with a stand. No hug clipper. Waist hug clipper. And then she comes with this, which is just a little charm for you to have. But I might put that on her little fingies. So she's going to be kind of wearing two, but whatever. So that's a little charm for you. Maybe you want to put it on your phone or something. I don't know. Have at it. But yeah, she's got that plastic there, and I don't think she has, and I'm not taking this off, and I don't think she has a knee articulation. I'm not sure if a lot of Bratz dolls do. I'm not a big Bratz collector, although I like a lot of the dolls they're putting out. It's actually kind of hard for me not to buy them. Like the silver diamond dolls that look really cute. A couple of the Hello Kitty ones. They're pumping out a lot of Bratz dolls, and I actually do like them. I just do not have the room. I just gotta stop collecting modern and maybe going back into vintage. And I don't know what I'm collection's so big. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just get rid of the modern and go back to just vintage only, or I don't know what. But anyway, you guys need to hear all that. But yeah, I like a lot of the Bratz dolls that they're pumping out now. I think they're cute. Let's see, I don't like this. See, it's very, very loopy and tangling. Now this could be this. I don't think this came from me. Hopefully not. I do know how, like, gelling and all that. I've never done to a doll, but I do know how to curl and stuff, but I don't want to do that to this doll. And you just gotta be careful. Her hair just, see, it's even pricked to her bodice there in the back. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me keep rambling on here, but that's pretty much it for this Phoenix inspired 2026 Bratz anniversary. I keep on wanting to say Bratz anniversary, but it's Bratz anniversary doll. But yeah, I absolutely love her. If I was to rate her, and we're not going to rate the unboxing experience in this because that's not her fault, right? I'd rate her about an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. Just a lot of the prickling and which can, like I said, get into the hair and kind of separate the hair, which is annoying. Other than that, yeah, I'd probably give her 8.5 out of 10. The outfit is nice. It's not cheap. This bow was like thick. It's not cheap, and the detail is really nice. Yeah, I would rock this outfit if I could. I think it's really cool looking. But yeah, so that's it. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Turn her head right there. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Like, drop them down below. Don't be shy. I love talking to you guys. Unless you're like leaving a really weird comment, then it's just weird, you know. But hey, that's the internet. But anyway, if you plan on getting this doll, if you like this doll, if you want to unbox this doll, if you're gonna keep this doll in a box, because this doll gave me so much trouble to even like open the box with all the tape it had on it. I ended up ripping it. So I ended up actually ripping this doll like it was like Christmas morning. So yeah, the box is trash, and I'm not worried about it. I don't have room to be saving boxes and stuff anymore, so it is what it is on that. But yeah, let me know what you think of this 2026 doll. I really like her, and yeah, so if you think this video would be helpful, please give me a like and a share, and maybe help another collector out who's maybe thinking about getting this doll. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video, which hopefully will be River Styx. She's supposed to be in today. I planned on doing that doll today. I actually had 2 dolls come in. Well, it was supposed to be River Styx, her, and then I have a big retro toy shipment come in. But anyway, all right, so let me go ahead and cut this video short, and I'll talk to you guys later. So bye.